This is actually a series that I recently started. So this video is part of my series, English Colloquialism ABCs. This is part 2B. What's up, guys? Welcome back to FasciNATIVE English. Today is slang that starts with the letter B. So if you want to go back and watch the first one, I have a playlist created for it. You can find the playlist. Watch part 1, which is slang that starts with the letter A. And today we're going to go in and jump right into slang that starts with the letter B. So I have 5 slang words that start with the letter B prepared for you all today. So the first one is bae. Bae. B-A-E, bae. And this just is a term of endearment. Endearment is kind of a long, complicated word that we use. It's lovey-dovey. It's a lovey-dovey term. Like you love someone and you call them bae because it's just like honey or sweetie or like cutie pie or lovey boo. I don't know these. You can make up words, you know. But bae is a slang word. And it's a term of endearment that's short for before anyone else. Before anyone else. B-A-E. Before anyone else. Because this person is your love. This person is the person that you put above all others. They are bae. They are your bae, your boo thing. Bae. A lot of people think that bae is short for babe. But how is that even short? Babe, B-A-B-E. Bae, B-A-E. You're literally only removing one word. Bae actually,
and not a lot of people know this,
just means before anyone else. And that's what it's short for. It's slang for before anyone else. If I say, hey, my person that I love so much, my before anyone else, please come here and give me a hug.
No.
Hey, bae that I love so much, please come here and give me a hug. Sounds a lot better, right? It's a lot catchier, right? So the first word that we learned today is bae, B-A-E, before anyone else. So an example of this is, I'm going to the movies with my bae tonight. I'm going to the movies with my bae tonight. Bae is slang word before anyone else. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, your very, 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 very best friend, even sometimes you can call bae. Because sometimes best friends, that relationship is tight, man. That's your best friend. That's your ride or die homie, all right? Just like that, it's a term of endearment. It's a slang. It's short for before anyone else. It's bae. Number 2, the second slang that starts with B is baller. Baller. This is kind of an older slang term, but people still use it. If someone is a baller, it just means that they are successful. This is often used to describe someone who is wealthy or living a lavish lifestyle. If they are a baller, then that means they are wealthy or successful and sometimes live a lavish lifestyle. They be Gucci down, you know, the Gucci hat, the Gucci jewelry, the Gucci shirt, the Gucci shoes, Gucci pants, you know. They live in luxury. You can call them a baller. They're a baller. They drive a nice car. You're like, man, you must be a baller. You must be successful or wealthy or live a lavish lifestyle. All right, you're a baller. Example of this, I am not a baller. Maybe one day. But no, even if I make $1 million or more, you know, even if I'm super wealthy one day, I'm still going to be shopping my discounts at Target and Walmart, all right? Mainly Target, I'm sorry. I know Walmart's cheaper, but I love Target. I love me some Target. Another story for another day. But baller just means someone who is wealthy or lives a lavish lifestyle. They're successful. They're a baller, all right? So we have bae, we have baller. The third slang word that starts with B is basic. Basic, all right? Now, I've been saying this and I've been hearing this since literal high school. You might be like, Carly, that's old because weren't you in high school like 15 years ago? Shh. It was actually 14 years ago. Thank you very much. As when I graduated high school, but we don't need to say that out loud.
and yes,
this word is still relevant. Basic. If you are basic, it just means is just used to describe someone who is unoriginal or follows mainstream trends without individuality. You are not unique. You are not special. You are so unoriginal. Like you just follow the crowd, follow mainstream trends. You don't really have your own individuality. You are
basic.
Now, this is typically used as a diss. You are dissing someone. You want to talk poorly or badly about someone. So you're like,
Man, you're so basic. You're so unoriginal. You're not unique. Where's your individuality,
Bro.
you're basic. But you can also use the word basic just to describe someone who is very mainstream, even about myself. So one thing about me is every fall, I like to drink pumpkin spice lattes. Pumpkin spice lattes are delicious, all right? I love pumpkin, I love coffee. Put them together, it's like a dream come true for me. You can call me basic for that. A lot of people do call me basic because most
What? Women?
Like myself.
here in America drink pumpkin spice lattes in the fall. So because of that, people call me basic. And yeah, even I call myself basic sometimes. And I say, hey, call me basic, but I love a good pumpkin spice latte. They are delicious and I will drink them every fall until the day that I die because I love them that much. Basic is usually used as a diss. You're dissing someone, you're talking poorly about them, saying like, hey, you're unoriginal, you lack individuality, blah, 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 you're basic, bro. But sometimes you can call yourself basic, being like, hey, I know I'm basic, but I like me some pumpkin spice lattes. Or right now, everybody has those Stanley cups. I don't have one and I don't really like them. I know, don't get mad at me, but I think they're very bulky. They're very big. I don't want to, like I have my water bottle. You've probably seen it. If you're my student in my academy, I have like 3 water bottles and I use them on rotation. But a Stanley cup, that's so basic to me. Everybody has them and they're not even that cute. And honestly, my dad used Stanley cups back in the 90s when I was a kid, on his way to work. So every time I see a Stanley cup, I think of an old man cup. I don't think of it being cute or fashionable, but that's what's in right now. I would think Stanley cups are kind of basic. You're basic if you have a Stanley cup. I would never say that to someone because I'm a nice person, but it's kind of basic, yeah. So, bae, we have basic. Number 3, the third slang word of the day that starts with B is bet. Bet. You have to say it like that with a little head, like bet. All right. Bet is just an affirmation or agreement similar to saying okay or sure. So you can use this slang word bet in place of the word okay, sure, yeah. You can use this word in place of it. It's an affirmation. All right. You're confirming, you're affirming like, hey, yeah, bet. So example. So somebody's like, hey man, are you going to the concert this weekend? I heard it's going to be super lit.
Another slang.
And you say, oh yeah, for sure. But instead of saying for sure, you can say, oh yeah, bet. Oh yeah, bet. All right. You want to sound more hip, more cool. So you don't say, oh yeah, for sure, I want to go to the concert. You say, bet. Oh yeah, bet. So another quick example, this slang word is used so often in my household, especially with my brother and his brothers.
With my brother.
With my husband and his brothers. They use bet a lot. It's like, hey, are you coming over this weekend? Yeah, bet. Just like that. Bet. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm going. Hey, did you do this? Yeah, bet. Okay, sure. Yeah, I did it. They say it a lot. Even my own children say it now. So it's very common. Bet just is used in place of okay or sure. Be like, bet. You can also use this kind of in a competitive way. If somebody says like, for me, I love going to the gym. I love leg day. So my husband sometimes like, hey, you want to put on more weight? You want to
Not put on more weight as in like gain weight, but
at the gym, weightlifting, add weight to my, leg press or to my squat, whatever. He's adding weight and I say, yeah, bet. Okay, sure. Let me show you what I can do, bro. Bet. The first one that we did was bae, and then we did baller, and then we did basic, and then we did bet, and now we are on the last one, which is bougie. So the 5th one we're going over, the 5th and final one for today is bougie. Bougie, and you got to say it just like that. Bougie, you bougie. And bougie is just used to describe someone who is pretentious or excessively concerned with wealth. Not only wealth, but wealth and luxury. So overly concerned with wealth or luxury, you like that kind of lavish lifestyle, you're bougie. An example of this is she only shops at high-end stores. She's so bougie. She only shops at high-end stores. She's so bougie. Another quick example, I'm not bougie about a lot of things. Like I said, I'm a bargain hunter. I typically only buy something if it's on sale. I'd never hardly ever pay full price for something outside of like groceries and stuff like that. But if it's anything else, I like to wait for it to go on sale and I buy it. I'm not a bougie person. But when I travel, the hotels that I stay at,
They gotta be nice.
I can't be having no dirt or bugs or anything in my hotel. I'm pretty bougie when it comes to the hotels or the Airbnbs or whatever. I don't like to go camping because I'm kind of bougie with my AC. I want air conditioning. I like living in a nice, cool environment. So people call me bougie because I don't want to go camping in the hot summer, or I don't want to stay at this cheap hotel. I want to stay at a luxury hotel because I want to make sure I'm not sleeping in somebody else's filth. I want it to be clean and nice with good reviews. So sometimes I get called bougie as well, but sometimes it's not a bad thing. All right. It's not a bad thing to be bougie about your hotels. That's dangerous sometimes, sleeping where you don't know where others have been. Final recap. Number 1 was bae. Number 2 was baller. Number 3 was basic. Number 4 was bet, right? Haha. And number 5 was bougie. 5 slang words that start with the letter B. I hope you're enjoying this series. I really hope you're enjoying this series because we have a lot left. We are only at the beginning of the alphabet, all right? So we have what, 24 more of these videos. So I hope you are enjoying this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next video.